Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A Chinatown waiter who was shot 11 times is thanking the community for the outpouring of support. Las Vegas Review-Journal's James Schaefer tells us more.
They saved his life and give him another life.
Shenyan Wang expressed his gratitude toward the community and local police after a gunman stormed into the Shanghai Taste restaurant on December 20th and fired his gun at Wang as he worked, hitting him 11 times. Wang, now with his arm in a sling, recovered after multiple surgeries, and the gunman, 23-year-old Rashawn Gaston Anderson, was arrested. Speaking through a translator, Wang recounted the support he received since the incident.
He's very appreciated all the community give him the support. Some people don't even know him, a donation to him.
Doctors still aren't sure what Wang's long-term prognosis will be, but there is a high chance that you will still see him at work, seating customers inside. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And the latest census data puts Las Vegas among the nation's 100 fastest-growing metro areas, but just barely. With the Las Vegas metro area increasing by about 19,000 people between the summers of 2020 and 2021, it's the 97th largest increase nationwide. Now, more than 2.3 million people live right here in the Las Vegas Valley. This is all a sprawling, still growing metropolis that continues to grow outward. And in more news, Governor Steve Sisolak joins organizations from across the state to proclaim April Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Signs of Hope, formerly known as the Rape Crisis Center, was at the resource fair along with other state organizations.
With the help of voices from our elected representatives, victim survivors know that no matter what, they are not to blame for their assaults. There are resources at their disposal to assist them with their journey to healing and self-love.
For more information, go to the Nevada Coalition to End Domestic and Sexual Violence website. Now for today's weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Sunny and windy conditions are forecasted for the Las Vegas Valley on your Wednesday. Today's highs reaching around 81 degrees. Strong winds from the northeast hitting parts of the valley around 23 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, windy conditions sticking around through the evening. Lows sitting around 57 degrees. For the rest of the week, sunny and clear, but breezy conditions will stick around until Thursday. Daytime highs will stay in the upper 80s, low 90s. We could see mid-90s by the weekend. In your lifestyle news, after seeing couples plan their romantic getaways to Las Vegas for years, one chapel is giving its iconic sign a matrimonial twist. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains.
Renee, it's time to strike a pose. Can you hear the wedding bells ringing? Instead of this "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas" sign, couples can now pose in front of this new "Married in Fabulous Las Vegas" sign at the Chapel of the Flowers in the downtown area. A lot of wedding news this week. Just days after Kim Kardashian's older sister possibly tied the knot in Vegas, the Clark County Government Center is also launching a new historical wedding exhibit called "Forever Happens Here." Check out these gorgeous vintage dresses, especially this one, fit for a princess. And this cutout of Joe Jonas of the Jonas Brothers, who, in case you didn't know, got married in Vegas back in 2019. The Clark County Clerk's Office is sponsoring this exhibit as the county celebrates issuing its 5 millionth marriage license this year, since it was founded back in 1909. Renee?
Now to your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. We know home prices are rising here in Southern Nevada. The median price for a previously owned home in February was $450,000. So we looked at a few listings around that price tag. One option is this 5-bedroom home on Webb Avenue in North Las Vegas, complete with a tree house. You can also head out to Cold Creek for this 3-bedroom house on Pennon Road on more than a half acre of land. Visit lvrj.com for more. And state policy reports indicate that Nevada has the best economy in the country. This report looks at 3 factors for the first quarter of 2022. personal income growth, employment growth, and population growth. Regarding this new data, Governor Steve Sisolak said, quote, Nevada's economy is strong and on the right track.
Sports, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Las Vegas will not host the College Football Playoff National Championship game until at least 2027 due to conflicting schedules with the annual Consumer Electronics Show. A report in January said Las Vegas would host the game in 2025. However, because CES draws more than 170,000 people, it would not be feasible to host the title game. A new CFP contract will go into effect before the 2027 game, and the 4-team field could be expanded, which would likely push the game later into January after the conclusion of CES. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Kansas is the 10-1 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to repeat as NCAA men's basketball champion in 2023. Gonzaga is the 12-1 second choice, followed by Houston and Kentucky at 14-1. Duke, Arizona, and Arkansas are 15-1, and Baylor is 16-1. North Carolina, which blew a 15-point halftime lead in Monday's loss to the Jayhawks in the national championship, is tied with UCLA at 18-1. UNLV is a 1,500-1 long shot.
Now to your entertainment news, an NFL big shot is bringing the party to the Las Vegas Strip. Review Journal's John Katzlamides tells us what's coming up at the Encore Beach Club later this month.
Las Vegas knows how to party. You know who else knows how to party? Gronk, Rob Gronkowski. The famous tight end is coming to Encore Beach Club for Gronk Beach Las Vegas on April 29th. This is running alongside the NFL draft events, also on April 29th. Gronkowski is going to host 5,000 people along with the chain smokers. He says, or maybe threatens, that he will be twerking and getting down low and getting a little tipsy and being on stage and having a blast. We will hold him to that.
In your health news, coming up on the 14th, eating at Flower Child in Las Vegas means supporting the nonprofit organization, the Autism Community in Action. It's part of the restaurant's Give Back Day. 5% of all sales at 29 locations nationwide, including here in Las Vegas, will go towards the nonprofit. Since 2019, $33,000 has been raised. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. And if you're watching 7 at 7 on YouTube, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button down below. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.